This disc review is brought to you by Vibram. Quality, performance, and durability. Check out VibramDiscGolf.com for more information. What's up, YouTube? Welcome to my review of the Vibram Lace. Big thank you to Vibram and Steve Dodge for sending me out this disc test and review for you guys. I'm a little late to the party on this one, admittedly. I should have checked out a Lace a while ago. It's something I've been interested in for a long time. And great to finally get the review done here. Vibram was kind enough to send me this disc. I definitely appreciate that. So go show Vibram some love and making some great stuff these days. Let's take a look at this thing first of all. Just a beautiful disc. This is in the granite material. Granite X-Link. Just awesome. You know, I mean, it's just so cool to have a disc that has that pattern throughout the entire thing. I guess I should have cleaned it up a little bit. It's got a little mud on there. But yeah, just a beautiful disc. I even left a sticker on the bottom here. A Lace X-Link Medium. 170 to 172. This one says 171 as per that marker right there. I love how on this disc they have the inset name on the top there. There's your little Vibram logo, but I love the way they do the bottom of these Vibram discs, where they have basically a flight chart there and a bunch of other information right on the bottom of the disc, stamped in, so anybody can pick this disc up and get a representation of what it's intended to do, which I think is a really great idea. It's really smart, savvy by Vibram to do that. This disc has a little pretty significant pop top dome on it. Let's take a look at the rim profile here. So it's pretty wide rim, relatively sharp. It reminds me of kind of like a nuke type feel, which I actually have a nuke here. It's 150 class Pro D nuke that I've been messing around with. That coincidentally, this one's 149 grams, actually floats, which is interesting. Found that out the hard way throwing it into the pond at Rooster Rock. But as you can see there, they're pretty similar. It's hard to actually, describe differences there to you guys, but you can see for yourself. I always like to give you guys side-by-sides whenever possible on similar discs. So you can see that they're relatively similar in the wide rim. I would say the Lace is probably a little bit nicer feel in the hand. All these Vibram discs have a really smooth, beautiful feel on this interior rim here. It's nice and rounded, and there's no flashing there whatsoever. It's a nice, smooth contour. A little bit of flashing on the outside, but nothing sharp. And all these discs, one of the main characteristics of them, other than the durability and the grip, but they just feel really nice. They're just comfortable in the hand, which I really appreciate and think is a really nice attribute for a disc. These things just feel good in the hand for sure. The X-Link material is super durable. Haven't really hit much trees or anything with this one, but I've heard from tons of people about the durability of these discs. Definitely had some some impacts during testing, and it doesn't display any damage whatsoever. The feel is phenomenal. The grip is great, and this thing actually, when it's wet, still grips totally fine. In fact, when I was out testing it, it was like covered in mud, and I was like, I'm just gonna have like mud and water on it. It was pouring rain, and I just had to get out and throw. I was like, I'm not even gonna towel it off. I'm just gonna try to throw it. It wasn't even a problem at all. I felt like it might slip out of my grip, but I threw it with no problem. It was interesting. So yeah, great disc for colder weather with that good flexible feel, and also the grip is phenomenal. Love it. Let's talk about the flight of this disc. Big distance potential out of this guy. For me, I kicked the camera there. For me, I'm not terribly good with high speed stuff. It seems like 12 speed or so is the butter zone for me as far as distance and control and yeah. But this disc actually really flies great. It's not the farthest flying disc I've ever thrown. Just based on my throwing style, more than anything. Like I said, I'm not terribly great with the 13 speed stuff, but this thing holds a really straight line overall. It seems to be pretty straight stable for me, where it's not like overstable, and it's not really flipping very much. It's got good glide with that pop top dome to it. If you throw it on hyzer, it will kind of finish with that little fade. If you throw it mostly flat, for me at least, I can get a pretty straight distance flight out of it, which is really nice. But yeah, it's a versatile disc. You can throw it on hyzer, it'll hold it nicely. Throw it on a little gentle anhyzer and get a little flex out of it and stretch the distance a little bit more. And throw it nice and flat for a very straight, good glide distance throw. So if you're looking for something that's ultra durable with a really great grip and a great feel in that high speed 13 speed range or so, I definitely think the Vibram Lace is a great distance driver for you guys to check out. So yeah, thanks for watching. Again, big thank you to Vibram, and I'll talk to you guys soon. Okay, bye.